All right, welcome back, everybody. Episode 2 here of the Iowa Hawkeyes Dynasty. No, episode 1 got a little mixed up with the audio and the video got kind of weird, but it was a good game. We made some good progress. I didn't really want to restart, so we'll go from there. We won 24-0 against FCS East. So we'll go ahead and advance the week now. Yep, we'll do that and get back into it. All right, we got some prospects here. Top 5 schools we're in. Got a couple risks for transfers. Well, you know what? We'll have to change your mind. Let's get to a championship contender. Big week. Huge week here. The CYHAWK trophy on the line. No love lost, that is for sure. We'll be playing that one in Ames. Just, you have to every once in a while. Can't get Kinnick. We'll take a look at the recruits here and see what we're looking at. We are first here on Stein, the D tackle. We're going to go ahead and schedule a visit. We'll schedule it number 12 ASU. Alright, what do we got that you like? Conference prestige. Nothing beats the Big Ten, right? Where are we at with you? I'm not losing you to Iowa State, so what do we got to do here? We got 30 available hours. We'll contact some friends and family. Just offer a scholarship. You're a bust, but it doesn't hurt. We're only third here. What can we do? Can't schedule a visit. And we're just going to have to ride that one out. Well, we're out of hours. So, not great, but team schedule, coach abilities. This is something we need to kind of take a look at. Again, get that recruiting up. What do we got? Oh, we got 2 coins. We got nothing. All right. So we're gonna just hope that we can get a couple of these big boys locked down. Again, top schools. We are number 1 for 4-star defensive tackle Stein. We are number 2 for our edge rusher Dunham. I'm not really in the race here for the quarterback Chubb. He is a bust at a 4-star, so more of a 3-star. I think we'll be okay without him. We are 3rd behind Illinois and Michigan on Eakin, our 4-star cornerback. Again, trying to get a couple. All right, 3-star edge rusher. We got the lead there. Probably gonna get him. Hopefully, some depth, but if we can start him, we can start him. We are number 1 on the 4-star pocket passing quarterback Madden. We have been locked out here, so there used to be a way to take them off, but locked out on Keys, the 4-star quarterback. Hey, if you want to go to Boston College instead, you go ahead and do it. We are number 1 on Kurtz here. 3-star pocket passer. Again, we're not looking for anything crazy here. We're going to run that pro-style offense. Halfback Wong, 4-star, basically got him locked down. Got another 4-star we got a good lead on. Yeah, struggling for a wide receiver. Free safety locked us out here. 4-star Asher. Got a chance maybe with McNabb. Another 4-star free safety. I'm probably going to go ahead and grab this 3-star punter. What do we got here? We are second behind Michigan on a athlete. Be a nice grab. Middle linebacker. We're down there. Wisconsin's probably going to take that one. We don't have any points on it. We got no points to spend. Vic, we are neck and neck with Michigan, a 4-star diamond here. That would be a great grab. And then another 4-star defensive tackle. If it happens, it happens. It may not happen. So we'll go ahead and try from there. Alright, so all of our recruiting points are gone. I'm trying to grab the guys we want. So we're just going to go ahead and jump straight into this one. The Iowa Hawkeyes against the Iowa State Cyclones. Number 15th in the country. 82 overall. They're an 80. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, there's Iowa State coming out onto the field, unfortunately. Got the Hawkeyes cup. Got the Iowa shirt. Ready to go. College football is coming up quick, guys. I'm excited. Nothing better than a Saturday morning waking up and throwing on that black and gold and watching Iowa play defense for 3 hours. Alright, we're getting the ball first. The kickoff, we're going to let that go through the end zone and take it at the 25. Yeah, that happened. But if you look at the all-time series lead there, it's what's important. Every once in a while you get lucky. Alright, let's going to start off with a run play here. Got that stadium pulse. Buy Lowe's. Buy Lowe's. Not Home Depot. Lowe's wanted in on this one. Alright, we're going to rush for 3 yards. They were ready for that. Let's see if we can throw them off on the play action here. Nice catch. There we go. Alright, 3rd and 1. Halfback, wide open. We just need to get that yard. Let's go. I'm going to get a couple more than one, so Moulton, 9 yards on 2 rushes. Not bad. Keep using him. Hopefully we can convince him that we are a championship contender and he wants to stay. I'm going curl flats here. Again, I know audio got messed up last time. I stay in coach suggestion here just to make things more fun. What a play. Alright. Texas route there gets us a ton of yards. I am definitely well aware that there are cheese plays, there are defenses that can't be stopped, there are plays, RPOs you can run nonstop and just score every time. But a more realistic play through here with the coach suggests. Oh, they were ready for that run, but we're going to go ahead and pick up 3. We're solid here. The run game's going to be what we lean on heavy for most of the season. Oh, he got there real quick. Trying to shake that, but we're going to go into this 3rd and 7. Really don't want to settle for a field goal, but it's not the worst case. Wide open. Oh, he dropped it. All right. So we're going to go ahead and settle for the 42-yard field goal. Stadium pulse high, meter moving fast. And right down the middle, we'll take that 3-0 lead. Burned a little time off the clock, but that was a pretty quick ending possession. Alright, forced the return here. Let's hope we don't regret that. We don't. We're going to bring them down at the 12-13. Alright, this is kind of where coach suggests can get you in some trouble. Defense, it really likes to rely heavy on the zone coverage, which will take right there a 3-yard loss. But still really trying to get to know these corners, know this defense, know what it can do. I'm not sure if man's our best option anyways. I'm personally just not a huge fan of running man defense. Alright, they want some heat. Alright, we're going to go ahead and blitz. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to take the middle zone here. Probably mess it up terribly. Good pass broken up. And we get the 3 and out there. Solid defense. Legion here on the return. Any room? There's a little room. We'll get it to the 50. Alright. We got the 3-0 lead here. Taking over at the 50-yard line. Come out with the run play. And just no blocking. We're going to lose a yard on that one. I've heard slip screens are pretty good in this year's version of the game, so we'll test it out. Oh, beautiful. First down. That's a 12-yard pass. We'll go ahead with the stretch here. 3-4-ish down lineman. I don't know what the guy's doing way out there, but he shed that block immediately for a loss of 1. Alright, Ostranga, Legion. See who we can hit here. Ostranga for 5 yards. Alright, 3rd and 6. We're gonna need a couple more here, though. This is not a makeable field goal, I don't think. Anderson with that speed burst. There we go. First down. All right. Zone fake jet or the jet sweep. We'll do the fake. See how they bite. That jet sweep might be useful. Right up the middle for nothing. Alright, let's try this. Looking at Legion here. Maybe Molten if it doesn't work out. That's a terrible pass. I can't believe that was caught. First down. 1st and goal. You know, give me 1 second here. All-American. All right. Just want to make sure that didn't get turned down. Oh, what a run. What a run. Touchdown. Hawkeyes. Exactly what we were looking for. Did I just miss that? No. Okay. 10-0 Iowa over Iowa State. Let's go. There's Herky. keep this one just a little short. Worked out last time. It looks like they're going to get a few more yards on it, but to the only 15-16. All right. Shutting down the kickoff returns. End of the first. We got an advantage going for us. Alright. 1st and 10. I'm going with the pass play. Quick out there. 2nd and inches, a 9-yard go. No. A torn pectoral. How did my right guard get hurt on that play? Okay. Might need to go through the depth chart here or something. We're going to cover the running back on this play. It's probably a run anyways. It is. Forward progress. Just got there. 1st and 10. So Iowa State's ranked 15th going into the season, or at least according to this. I don't know. Every year it's kind of the same thing. Does Iowa have offense? Is their defense going to play just as well? And it generally turns out the same. No, they don't have offense. Yes, their defense played just as good. Last year was a little tough, but still 8, 9, 10 wins. Just would like to know what gets them over that hump. And QB sneak for 1st down. All right. We're just waiting for that answer. Oh, got the option. Running backwards. Somehow gained 2 yards. Okay. Not what we're looking for there. 3:50 left in the quarter. We did start out with the ball, so keeping this score somewhat where I should have dropped back further. Stop talking and pay attention there. All right. Okay, we are getting into the point. There we go. Nice tackle. 3-yard gain. Would like to see either a stop or a quick field goal, something to get us the ball back. The blitz works there. We're now 3rd and 9. This is perfect. Something to give us a little time to score before the half. All right. I don't want to cover deep. I'll take the middle zone here. That'll make it a 4th and 4. They are going to. They're going to go for it. Okay. This is a huge play right here. If we can stop this, we can't. What a play! All right. Right on top of it. I can't cover up much better than that. But here we go. Outside pass. Got me. Got me with the stutter step there. All right. Anyways, maybe after this game we'll do a little bit more recruiting. And what is 95 doing there? Is that a fumble? That is a fumble. I don't know how, but I think we're gonna house that. There we go. All the way down. I almost want to throw the challenge flag on that. I'm not 100% sure what just happened there. But score showing 16-0. What did we get here? Alright, that is Definitely a forward pass batted down. All right. It benefits us. No complaint there. But maybe it was backwards ish. I don't know. It seemed like a forward pass batted down, trying to go up a couple yards, but game seems to think it was a backwards pass. So there'll be a fumble, a touchdown return, and just like that, we are completely out of trouble and whooping down on Iowa State here. They're going to run for 9 yards and make me eat my words. Anyways, like I was saying, maybe do some recruiting. Low on points. I think I need to get some of those guys off of there. They're definitely not committing. We're locked out on a few, so figure that out. Got the blitz on the screen. That yep. You run the blitz, hoping to get some pressure, and it's a screen. Not the greatest setup. Oh, there's no way. Okay. At this point, a minute 46 left. They do have 3 timeouts, but they are down 3 scores, so no pressure. Let's just keep it out of the end zone. He's going to step out of bounds there. 3rd and 5. All right, this just looks like something. Got a lot of pressure coming. Good pass. 1st and 10. Bringing pressure again. Yeah, just a quick. Probably about time to make some adjustments. Not enough time. Okay. The pressure there works. Handoff, I guess. Pass. That was my guy. I messed that one up bad. Trying to make the pre-play adjustments, the computer going so quick that I just didn't realize what was happening. Just some game advice, life advice. If you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, don't just run at the quarterback. Turns out that generally leaves somebody wide open. As you just saw. All right. Let's get back to this. Got the ball. Got some offense rolling. All right. That looked dumb. I thought the running back was going to throw a block there for me. 3 down. They are not expecting a run here. But somehow stopped it. All right. Moulton's getting a little sore there. See if we can hit Ostranga. We can't. We'll take the 1st down. That'll stop the clock. And a couple good. We're going to call timeout. We're getting low there. Up by 10. Yeah, we got to. I think we need the field goal at the very least. So we'll get to the 50. That'll stop the clock. I just didn't see anything there. Clock's running again. We need to gain yards though, so there it is. We'll burn another timeout. We need a chunk play here. Moulton's dying. We gotta. Might be pulling him after the half. You know, just throw it to him one more time. Call the timeout. He's hurting. We're gonna go hopefully a 49-yard field goal. That's solid, and it's through. Up 20-7 now. I'm going into the half. That was big because we have not played great defense. We got super, super lucky on one, and that's been the difference in the game. Don't think he's going anywhere. That's the end of the half. All right. Halftime update here. Ames, Iowa. Man, they're not looking too happy. They do have more passing yards. We got them in rushing, yards per play, and time of possession, but we have had a hard time on defense just getting them off the field. I don't really like watching that replay of me dropping way too far back. This is a big game. Obviously, a lot of reasons. It's a huge rivalry game. It's very important to win. But recruiting-wise, taking down a top 15 team is huge. But also, it might jump us into the top 25. What a play. 2nd and 12. Ended up on the line there, but it'll work out. 3rd and 8. Where am I at? Okay. We're on fire right here, right up the middle. Let's get a pick. Let's do something. Hey, we'll take a sack. 4 yards lost there on the play. Hackett with the 4-yard sack. Let's go. Iowa getting the ball back. We got that 3-score lead. A field goal here. I mean, makes it all but pretty much sealed out. If we can get a field goal and run down a decent chunk of this clock. Obviously not how I want to play. I don't want to just sit here and kneel the ball, so we're going to keep playing. But that was a huge stop, and that was a terrible run. Alright, we need... Molten for the rest of the season, first off, so we're going to go ahead. Put Patterson in, put Washington in. Honestly, I'm just taking Molten out completely. He's getting beat up. There's no reason. This will be his last play. And he will take advantage of it. What a play, what a catch. 87 yards receiving. Couple good rushes there for us. But he's hurting. We'll let Patterson come in, give it a try. Oh, and he's going to slip right through for another 11 yards. Yeah, we're at the point now. Running the ball. Clock management, but no reason in a game that we should win fairly easy at this point. Should we be giving up a guy that we're going to need? Get to the outside, right up the middle. No. Gain 4 yards. And another injury on the line. Can't afford that. Alright. See if we can get this across the middle. Absolutely for the first down. And the touchdown. And there we go. Yeah, we're gonna substitute there. We're not going for any injuries. Coach wants me to go for 2. Let's go for 2. And we're gonna get it easy. 28-7. Offensively, we struggled against the FCS team. That was embarrassing, but we are taking it to Iowa State. Had no problem moving the ball. Just really haven't had the ball that much. They've had some long drives. We've had a couple long drives, and here we are, third quarter, up by 3 touchdowns. And there goes an ISU player down with injury. I think that's 3 this game. I'm leaving the sliders alone as of now, but if I notice that kind of getting out of hand, don't want the whole entire dynasty dictated by, oh, screen pass on the blitz, nothing doing, loss of 3, and here comes the punt. But don't want the whole dynasty just being based off of random 5 stars getting injured every game. So I'd say 3 a game's fair. 2 of them have come back. 1 I chose not to bring back because of the score, but take it. There we go. 6-yard rush. Gotta run the ball again. That's gonna be a first down and more. And we're just kind of ticking towards the end here. A minute and a half left. Once the fourth quarter starts, I'll throw on chew clock. I'm not really looking to stat pad or anything. Especially in a game that's already going to help us out a ton. A blowout win against a top 15 team. A rivalry win. Just something that personally makes me happy watching Iowa State lose is bad. I'm liking Gronowski here. 13 for 14. We haven't really taken any big shots or done anything risky, but and there's another ISU player down. He is completing what we need him to complete, and that's all we can ask. We got the RPO here. I don't like it. Let's do a play action, see if we can hit Patterson or Estrega coming across there. And we can. Patterson's got it, got the first down. Move inside the 10-yard line. Let's see if we can get this across the middle. Oh, God. No, should not have. Yep. Take the sack, throw it away. Nope, just hit a random button on the controller and figured out where it was going to go. Unfortunately, went right into the defender's arms. We're covering running back here on our RPO when goes for nothing, loss of 4. I think we're kind of on the same playing field here. Iowa State's not pushing real hard. And there's a sack. And And another Iowa State player down. All right. Not all right. Not good, but we got some injuries piling up. Anyways, pretty confident on that last play. They were looking running back all the way. Took that away. And here we are, 4th and 9. Clock running. See if we can do something here. We'll take it to the close to the 50. 48. Let's give it a run play. Let's get out of this quarter. We'll throw on chew clock. No reason to get anybody else hurt or throw really dumb interceptions. Alright, Patterson's been doing well. We've taken over in passing yard. Yep, just dominated the game. We're going to go ahead and make a couple of depth chart changes here. Hey, good job. Put Brown in. Sophomore, 73 overall. Go ahead and lead us there. We'll let the freshman Doll play. And we'll get a string out of here. This game's over. Too many injuries so far. I'm going to have to play with the sliders, but I don't want to lose any of those guys. 21-point game. Rush to the outside. Wow, he's fast. Okay. Guess it really don't matter who we have in the running back. What a run for the first down. Alright, we got play action here. Forgot to throw on chew clock, so have to bear with me one more play here. Lost a yard. Alright, well, so square definitely isn't the button you hit to put on chew clock. I knew that. I messed it up. We'll go ahead and take a 4-yard gain. And now we'll go to chew clock. Alright. Honestly, we'll go with this. We're in field goal range. Just don't make a mistake. Just, oh, wide open. Nope. Thought I had that window. I did not. I missed that. I missed that so bad. Alright, we stay up by 21 with 3:38 left to go in the game. I'm going to take the linebacker here and blitz. Oh, play action got me. Oh, it got me so. They got me good there. Alright, I'm just going to guess pass. I would like the blowout win here, but regardless, just keeping it where it's at. Guess pass again. Let's go over the top. And there's a pick. Interception. That'll be the ball game. Chew clock's on. We'll run the ball. Obviously can't run it all the way. Need a couple first downs here, but lose a yard there. Let's try the jet sweep. Something about black and gold running jet sweeps randomly seems right. Down to 5 seconds. Here we go. Oh, all right. That happened. Next time I see jet sweep, I'll just casually remind myself, don't touch it. Don't try it. Don't even think about it. 3rd and 12. Do a slip screen and lose even. That may have been... I'm trying to run the clock out. I'm trying to get the game over with. It was one of the worst offensive drives that I could have come up with. Can I pin him? Oh no, I'm going to kick it to the 20. Fair catch. Alright. Would have been better off kicking it into the end zone. Alright. 3 sacks, 2 takeaways. They've got 1. Solid defensive performance, even if we give up points here. They're running the ball. Alright. We are a minute and 25 seconds away from lifting the CYHAWK trophy. Covering that. Yep. 3rd and 18. We got a middle zone here. Cover. And another sack. 4th and 25. That is 5 sacks on the day. They're going for it. I'm going to go ahead and guess they're passing. I'm just going to stick with it. A dump down. That'll be the ball game. Okay, Iowa State's challenging the fact that they were about 30 yards short of the first down. I'm confused on how this game was so great last year, and we've now seen a forward pass counted as a fumble, and the computer deciding to challenge if they were 29 yards short of the first down or 30. Here we go, clock running out. This will be the last snap of the game. Fullback, get the fullback in there. Alright. And we'll let her rest on that. And there we have it, the CYHAWK trophy. Back in the hands of the black and gold. Gotta love it. 28-7. In Ames. All those poor fans. Obviously, Moulton had a much bigger impact than the 26 yards rushing. Pulled him out because of wear and tear, but I think of his receiving, he was close to 100 yards. Take a look here. 14 for 16, 167 yards, touchdown and interception for Gronowski. Brown 3 for 4, negative 4 yards. Anyways, Moulton 9 for 26 and a touchdown. Patterson 6 for 43. Everybody else kind of chipping in there. Yep, here we go. Moulton receiving 5 for 87, averaging 17 a catch. Ostrega 4 for 27. Now I said I really want to work on getting him tight end of the year, but it just hasn't played out that way. The run game has been very useful, and the checkdowns. Alright, got a couple more coaches' points. We can spend those. But there we go. Let's get a sneak peek at next week. I have a feeling we might be looking at a number next to our name. Alright, got locked out again. Couple QBs. Brand exposure. Yep, sorry, but if you signed a deal to go to Iowa because you thought that you were going to get big on TikTok, you made a mistake. We are not ranked. Arizona State, we're about to take on. They are 11th. We dropped Iowa State down 15 points, or 10 rankings from 15 to 25. Oh, yeah, that's it for this week. We'll take on ASU at Kinnick Stadium next time. Hopefully we can lock down a couple recruits. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.